That's the baby's head. So she starts calling the doctor already, like on call. What's up, guys? In this video, I'll be sharing all about my unmedicated and positive vaginal birth story. In this channel, I share everything ranging from cooking with my kids, homeschooling, reviewing STEM toys, and vlogs. If you are interested in this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So let's get into it. As I'm now recording this video, I'm currently 2 weeks postpartum. So I had my baby on 18th January 2020. And so guys, okay, so to give you the story before, so I had my son and my daughter in 39 weeks. So, and I moved to a new state. So I'm currently in a new state. And so my doctor was like, okay, since you had your other kids early, so that means this one will probably come early, or so we're looking at 37, 38 weeks. But if you make it 39 weeks, that's beautiful. Are we right? Wrong. So at 37 weeks,
So we're 37 weeks and 2 days now, and today we're going to check my cervix, and I'm here with Eza, Chichi, and Dad. Who knows what will happen? Let's see.
Baby.
We can't wait to see you, baby.
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 guys, 38 weeks, nada.
Hi guys. So today I'm 38 weeks and 2 days, and I'm here for my wellness, for my check. So let's see if baby will make it to 39 weeks. I don't know. See Emeka over there.
My daughter at 9 weeks, and I had my son, I had my daughter 9th October, I had my son 9th August. So I was like, okay, so that means this baby's trying to do like a 9th January. So we can have like all 9s in the house. So on 8th January, like at night, I was like, I told my husband, I was like, Emeka, I'm in labor. Let's go, let's go. It was fake.
On my way to the hospital. Looks like the baby might come today. Fingers crossed.
So we both went to the hospital. Or at least we still had a nanny then, so we both went to the hospital. Nothing was happening, guys. I was like, nothing was happening. So they were like, maybe you can walk around. Let's see if walking around can make things faster. We walked around for like an hour. We came back, you know. We had like cold drinks to see if we can make things going. Nah, nothing was happening. They were like, you know what, you guys should go back. If you go into labor, come back. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So we came back, and I was just like trying. I was like, At that point, I think I was just like, you know what? I was taking long walks. I was trying to do everything possible to like make this baby come out. I was sitting on the birthing ball. No, baby was no sign. 39 weeks.
Hi guys. So I can't believe we're still here. I'm now 39 weeks and 2 days. And 3 days. Thursday, Friday. No, 2 days. And we're still here. I thought baby was gonna come earlier because my other kids came earlier, but I guess every pregnancy is different. And I had it like a false alarm. I think that was like on Tuesday. Yeah, I was at the hospital, but I was like, no news. So here's a baby. So we're gonna have like an ultrasound today, and let's see what will happen.
Find any abnormality, I'll have to induce you. So I was like, okay. We did everything, and he was like, oh, baby's fine. That he was like, okay, I think I might, if you are still pregnant till week 40, I'll let you get to 41 weeks before I start considering induction.
Good morning, guys. So I am currently 40 weeks today. So today's my due date.
40 weeks.
40 weeks. And baby's still here.
Baby's still in mommy's tummy.
Baby's still here. and still, so we're just chilling.
Mommy's still pregnant.
So we basically moved to a hotel so that we can be closer to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because it's like a 20-minute drive from the house, but we don't have anyone currently now that can take care of this munchkin. Ezinne and Chichi, if we have to go. So we want to be closer so that it will be easier for Emeka to handle everybody. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see if baby comes today or if baby is really waiting for grandma, right?
Yeah.
Because grandma comes in on the 17th, which is on Friday.
Yeah.
So let's see.
You said she's coming on Sunday.
No, I said it's on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. And Auntie Manuela left yesterday. Auntie Manuela was here to see if baby will come so that she can help out, but baby didn't come. But she still helped us out. Thank you, Auntie Manuela.
Thank you, Auntie Manuela.
Okay, so let's see. I mean, I've started getting like Braxton Hicks.
I know it's life.
So we know that labor is like anytime now. Like anytime now.
Anytime if baby wants to come.
Yeah, so I get like contractions, but they are just like normal contractions. So let's see. Fingers crossed. Let you guys know what's happening. Bye.
Bye.
17th. So that was on a Friday. So my mom arrived on a Friday. And my due date was on Wednesday. So that was on the 15th. So my mom arrived on the 17th. So she gave me a sweep on the 17th. So on the 18th, in the morning, I woke up. And I took a walk with Emeka. And when I got back, he took Ezinne for a class. So when he left with Ezinne, I told my mom, I'm in labor. I'm in labor, mommy. I'm in labor right now. And she said, how do you know? Like my mucus has unplugged. So she said, should we call Emeka to come back? I said, no, don't call him. We'll be fine. I can wait till, I was like, I can wait for at least the next 3-4 hours. So don't call him. Let them finish whatever they have to do. So she said, okay, if you think so. So basically, you know, I was like getting like, there was like cramps, contractions. So I didn't take my bag out. I went downstairs, I made a smoothie. I will show my mom things around in the house because I was like, oh, I'm going to labor. So let her just like know where some things were in the house and everything.
Hi guys. So I am in labor right now. And I'm having my smoothie. And my tea. That's my mom in the background. So we're probably going to go to the hospital like in a few hours.
Show you the exercises I did in another video, like the way to like kind of like induce labor. So I was doing that, and then before that I already did like acupuncture. I did like the chiropractor thing, the massages they give. Like nah, that baby wasn't coming, man. So my when Emeka came back, I let him finish taking a shower. Then I was like, Emmy, I think I'm in labor. And he was like, let's go. Did you call the hospital? And I was like, no, I haven't called the hospital. He was like, call the hospital right now. So I called the hospital and I told the lady, because I was like, remember, I have spontaneous delivery. Like my labor happens very fast. So, because you're saying contractions come in every 5 minutes, something like that. Are they lasting for whatever? I think she said 30 seconds or something every 5 minutes. That's when you should start coming to the hospital. I was like, nah. I was like, I already told my doctor that I have spontaneous delivery. I have like, I think it's called like precipitate labor. So with my son and with my daughter, the same things happened. Like I entered the hospital and they'll be saying, oh, you're going to give birth in like 10 hours or something. Like they're already predicting when. I'm telling you, I go into the hospital like at 2 cm dilated and I'm having that maybe like in the next like 2-3 hours. Like, so I said, I told her, remember I have precipitate labor, I have spontaneous delivery, so I think I should go to the hospital now. She said, okay, start going to the hospital. Because the weather that day was bad. I'll show you guys.
Hello, looks like we're in labor today. Fingers crossed. We might be admitted today. And the weather is bad, sure. But they're not cleaning, there's nothing to clean. He's probably putting salt.
Yeah, they don't do salt in this place. I think it's actually something else, it's nothing in it.
The baby's heartbeats and my contractions. The nurse goes, things are not moving as fast as I wanted to. And I'm like, okay, how fast do you want things to go? She said, I just spoke to the doctor now that with your contractions are not very strong. So with every contraction that the baby's heart rate should go, I think she said like 15 something like that. But that is not happening with mine. So the baby might not be getting enough oxygen. She just gave like a bunch of like medical stuff. So she said what we are suggesting. Okay, because I was listening to her conversation with the doctor, and I heard her say, I think she should take a walk and see if things can progress. But I guess the doctor told her something about induction. So she came back to me and said, we want to induce you. But I'm like, I'm already in labor, so what are you trying to induce now? Like, I'm already having contractions. She was like, it's not very strong. So we need to give you like stronger contractions so that the baby's heartbeat will start spiking the way we want it to. So I said, is the baby's heartbeat dropping? She said, no, it's just going at a normal rate. So she said, and I've given you apple juice. You know, we're not waking the baby up, nothing is happening. So she said, so your option now is induction. And I said, no, I don't want you to induce me. I'm already in labor. I don't know why you want to induce me. Like, can you give me some time? So she puts the doctor on the phone to talk to me. The doctor, we want to induce you right now. And I said, no. Can I wait for some time to process the information you have given me? So I was looking at my husband. He was looking at me like, what are they talking about? So he asked him a bunch of questions. I asked him a bunch of questions. So he told them, I'm overwhelmed right now. Can they just like leave? Let me like kind of like think. So they left. Okay, no, so I said, can you give me 3 hours? They said, no, they're going to give me 1 hour. I said, okay, that's fine. And she said, don't leave that area. Don't leave the bed because we want to have the baby's heart rate being monitored because the baby's at risk right now. So I waited for like 30 minutes. I wanted to use the bathroom. So I used the bathroom because I was drinking like lots of water. And my tea, like I had already had like 5 cups of my tea, of the red raspberry leaf tea. So I said I went to use the bathroom. Nobody was there, so I pulled it out. I put it on the monitor thing, and I went to the bathroom. Came out, she wasn't there. My husband was like, you know what? Let's just take a walk. They can't confine you to the bed, you know, since you're already having contractions. You're having contractions. Let's just walk around. So we're walking around. And so I guess the lady went into the room, she didn't see us, so she was running like hysterically. She saw us, she was like, I told you guys not to leave the room. So we're like, oh, we left because we went to use the bathroom and we came back and we were nowhere to be found. We just wanted to take like a little walk. She said, no, we can't let you walk around the facility because the doctor wants you to be hooked up. And I was like, I want to labor this way. She said, I think you might have to sign a form that says that we have told you everything and you have decided to leave the facility. I said, what does that mean? She said, if you don't want to lie down for the next 5 minutes, something like that. She's like, your time is already up, we need to induce you right now. If you don't want to be induced right now, you might have to sign this paper. I said, what's the paper about? She said, the paper is basically saying that we have told you that your child is at risk. Your child can literally die right now. And I was like, damn. So I was looking at her. And she was looking at me. And I was like, what did she just say? And she said, your child can die right now. And I'm like, I mean, I'm already having contractions. You will let me walk around and you're telling my child can die right now. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll sign it. So I sign it. We go back to the room. She's like, dress up and leave. So I dressed up and I left. So we walk and we get to the parking lot. So we call Emeka's mom. And she's like, why would they tell you guys to leave? She said, okay, you know what? You guys shouldn't go home. You guys should kind of like walk around and see if you can make like, you know, like walk around that he's gonna kind of like induce labor. And that's how it's done. She said, just kind of walk around and see. So we're like, okay, we're gonna do that. Then we called my mom. Then my mom said, if they're saying the baby is at risk, why are they trying to induce you? They should just do a C-section and just bring the baby out, because it's like they're going to put more pressure on the baby, you know, because you're trying to induce the baby now. So she was like, they should just do like a C-section. So like, you know what, let's just walk around. So I said I want to go home. Like at that point I was like, you know what, I just want to go home and lie down on my bed. So Mecca was like, you know what, let's go to the hotel that we were at before. I said, doesn't make sense, let's just go, let's just walk around instead. So he dropped me in front of the hospital. By this time, we started checking the contractions. I'm going to show you the contractions here. The contractions were coming, I think it was like every 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And they're like very strong. So he dropped me off. They went to park the car. I walk small, I get a contraction. I can't even move like without getting a contraction like in the next 2 minutes or in the next like 30 seconds. Like it was scattered everywhere. So I was getting contractions. So we go up back again to the lobby. This time we didn't sign in. We just said we want to sit at the lobby. Calls the nurse out. Then so the nurse comes up with another nurse. And they start looking at our contraction timer. And they said, okay, you know what, you guys should come inside. I think, so she starts feeling my stomach. She's like, oh yeah, the contractions are very hard. So they say, can you guys come in? We're like, no, we don't want to come in right now. We want to wait to get like at least 5 more contractions before we come in. So she said, okay. So I went to use the bathroom to pee, and the lady there at the reception said, no, we're not going to let you go in by yourself. People have had babies in that bathroom. So she said my husband should go with me, and if I feel any other urge, I should just stop and pull the button so that they can come in. He said, don't lock the door. So we went in, I finished it in the bathroom and came out. Then after like maybe like 2 minutes, the nurse comes up again. They're like, no, you guys need to come in right now. We need to check you. So I go back in, and I was 5 cm dilated, then 100% effaced. So I told her, remember I have spontaneous delivery. She starts laughing again, and she laughed the first time I told her the other time. She starts laughing again. So she calls the doctor. She's like, I think you should start coming right now. She's 5 cm dilated, she's 100% effaced, let's go to the room. So based on my birth plan, I said I want the room with the bathtubs. I like to labor in bathtubs. And she goes, okay, no, the other nurse, I heard when the other nurse said, since you say you have spontaneous delivery, you can't labor in the bathtub. So my husband asked again, can we use the room that has the bathtub? And she goes, the other nurse now goes, it's full. Some other people are in the bath in those rooms. So my husband was like, I was like, it's okay, like that's fine, basically. So I was in labor. So by then we got into that room at like 4:25.
So what are you up to? How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah. How long have you been laboring?
I think for the past 3 hours now, right?
This is a long labor, huh? I mean, the last time you labored in the bathtub.
Yeah, the bathtub is filled up now. Said someone was there, and I doubt it.
So you got an IV in your hand. What's that about?
Said it's for hydration.
Are you dehydrated? I'm drinking water all day. you serious? My baby is she's laboring right now.
This baby will come out safe and healthy. Like you said, my perfect love casts out fear. Let all fear be gone. Help me, oh God, to embrace all this. At the end of the day, I'll have this baby to carry.
Put the line. Don't give me the IV, just put the line in and go. So she says no. I said, well, you see me drinking water. Like, by then I had drank, like, you know those big cups they give you? I had drank at least like 7 or 8 of those cups. I was like, I can drink water if that's the problem. I can drink water. She goes, no, it's not about you. So she goes and calls the doctor. And the doctor comes in again. And the doctor goes, I'm not worried about you drinking water. I'm more worried about the baby. So we need to give you an IV. And it's a policy of the hospital. I was like, I don't want to argue anymore with these people. Put the IV. So they put the IV. She tells me to lie down. I'm like, no, I'm not going to lie down. That one, you're not going to make me lie down. So I was like on the floor. I was on all fours. I'll kneel or I'll stand. So that was what was happening till it was now time to give birth. So okay, at the point I told her that I really needed to use the bathroom, that I need to pee and I needed to poo. And she said, whatever you had the urge to poo, that means the baby is coming. So she said, I'm not going to let you go to the bathroom to pee or to poo. I said, I think like in 2 minutes, my water broke. And so she brought like a bunch of stuff, like clean it up and everything. So, and I said, I really need to poo right now. Like, I was like, I need to poo right now. And she goes, yeah. She said to my husband, you can walk out to the bathroom. And my husband was like, out of my head. That did not even make sense to me because remember, the other time I told her I wanted to use the bathroom, she said you can go to the bathroom, whatever you want, that means the baby is coming. Then now I want to poo. My water had broken then and I was like, I want to poo. And she goes, you guys can go to the bathroom and poo. So my husband looks and he was like, that's the baby's head. That's the baby's head. So she starts calling the doctor calls to start coming. Just to do, because I knew they won't let me to give birth on the floor. So I stood up immediately and kind of transferred myself to the bed. Then they all, the doctor came in with other nurses. They were there. They like start pushing. Man, then I started pushing. I pushed for like 5 minutes. So I pushed 5-10 minutes. So I pushed the first time. I pushed the second time. I remember her telling me to push the third time and I was like, I don't have any strength again to push. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired right now. So the nurse was like, you need to push. The doctor was like, you really need to push right now. So I now pushed. She was like, the baby's head is already coming. You really need to push. You need to push. So I pushed and then the baby's head came out. And the next thing they just dropped the baby on my body. I was like, oh my God, like that's my baby. That's my baby. You know. Okay, before then they already told me that I can't make videos. I can't. So I didn't record the birth, but I have like these other videos that I showed you guys and pictures to show for it. After the delivery, these guys they have to give me pitocin to contract my uterus back. And I said, why? They said, we do it, it's a policy. Like everything they kept saying was, it's a policy. So they give me pitocin, guys. And I started getting what was contractions. Like, so the baby was trying to nurse. I was getting contractions. So when the baby sucks, I get a contraction. Plus the contraction, plus the one they gave me, the pitocin dose they gave me. I was in so much pain. By the time I left that room at like 9 o'clock. So I had a baby at 6:30. We were still there like about like 9 before they got the room ready. So by the time I got there, I was in so much pain. Then anyway, so that's about that hospital. So at least now I know, at least like in Boston, when I had my babies in Boston, it was like a lot easier. Like the nurses helped with a lot of things. Like they looked at your birth plan, they were part of it. Like I remember the nurse not allowing the anesthesiologist, is that what it's called? The guy, people that give anesthesia, like not letting them come in to talk to me because she's like, oh, she really needs to do this naturally, so she doesn't want any of those people to come in. Like, you know, they help to massage you as well. Like they were helpful. These ones, nah. It was almost like they were mocking me. Like, you want to do this unmedicated? Go ahead, honey. But yeah, I came to the hospital the next day to see baby.
Oh, Father, we thank you. Thank you, Lord. Always faithful and reliable. Yes. This beautiful piece. Mama Chuku. And they choose with all the right names for you. All the right names for you. Ezinne. You're telling the name is generational. Ezinne. Ezinne. From the first generation. The last say continue. Headed by you.
So that's like my whole birth story. And if you want to see how I had a very quick labor and things that you can do to make a labor quick and fast and less painful, I'll show you in the next video. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.